Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie is on the case of Google. When did this thing start to happen?
And 2010.
Right. You know when I found out about it?
I thought you were going to say 2012.
2013 when they switched on the collider.
Just after.
Now, do you know when I started to hear
when
about
the people
this?
from the future started coming back?
Well, do you know when I heard about it? You said 2010. This shit started coming around. I only heard about it a year ago, if that.
So you're not used to it yet?
No, I don't want to be used to it.
It's not about getting used to it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because it's a small corner.
It may be a small corner, but it's dominating.
It's
society.
not dominating nothing.
It's trying to
Absolutely.
dominate.
Yeah,
you know, because when you got prime ministers,
no one man. No,
listen,
okay.
president. Look at the president, Joe Biden. He had Mulvin Mulvaney, whatever his name, the woke guy. First he's gay, then he's trans. Oh, I'm a lady, and he's just taking the piss out of women.
Yeah,
you know,
a bullet in his head.
Yeah, all right. No more bullets in people's heads.
Well, it needs to start happening.
Ollie. No bullets. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Mate,
no bullets.
Luckily we're not in America.
It's all peace and love. But Joe Biden,
he needs a bullet in the head.
He entertained having an audience with him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you," and this, that, and the other. I'm like, bruh, what is the matter with you? And in America, they bring in laws. In Canada, they got these laws. And when they're making these laws for the minority because of safe spaces, hold on a minute. We've been safe space. No one was, you know what? No one bothered you before. It's now that you come out and shoving it in people's faces. You must accept me. I'm a cat. No, you're fucking not.
I'm a cat.
All right, then I'll kick you. I'll kick the other cats.
I'm a wolf. I'm a demon. Some of them, I'm a demon.
I'm a
this, I'm a that. I'm like, bro. You know, I'm a woman. I'm a man. No, you're not. You may try to give people the image of you being a woman.
They want people to move out their way. It's never going to happen.
No, listen. I mean, it's just
never going to happen.
Just be honest. Or just be fair. You know, just because nobody had. Listen, this is where a lot of gays, lesbians, and transsexuals don't want nothing to do with these people. Yeah. Don't want nothing, you know. I mean,
they were getting on just fine before 2010. They were having a good time.
That rainbow thing, the LBGT, that was it. LBGT, and a lot of them
happy for it.
The gays, but the LBG and the T, they don't want the rest of the alphabet after them. They wanted their own little thing, right? And then you're getting feminists, you're getting founders of the rainbow and the LBGT stuff saying this is crazy. It's just snowballed into a crazy delusional state of affairs, bruh.
It's a bit like when you said you turned on it was gay pride, and you'd be like, you just see a load of flamboyant characters going, "Hi, it's I'm from blah blah," and you'd be like, "Okay, they're gay, they're lesbian, which is gay, and they're gay trans, you know, they're just doing their thing," and you're like, "Okay, that's their day." Now it's like I'm a wolf or whatever he's saying. It's like, what the fuck?
It's great, man.
It's not gay pride.
No, it's not. It's a mental. To me, it's a parade of mental people that need help. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this woman, this trans woman, I forgot her name, Blair White. Blair White. Type out Blair White. Quite cute as well. But she's there giving it. Why are these people half naked in gay parades, in Pride parade? Why are they half naked and there's children there? They don't agree with this kind of thing. It's just over the top, you know?
But are your children there?
No, it's not regarding my children. But if there's parents are taking these kids down there, they're seeing men with their bollocks hanging out, G-strings up their ass.
It's disgusting, but that's gone on for millennia.
Yeah, but is that's not right?
Some people are raised. Some people are raised that way.
But I know. But I'm trying to say that. Even the gay community are coming out, the trans community is coming out and say this is wrong. You know, we were fighting for our rights for a start. Gays, lesbians were fighting for their rights to live in peace and love who they want, marry who they want. With the grace of God, go away.
Same rights as everybody else.
Yeah. Which is, they got that.
Yeah.
You know? But then there's all the other people jumping on the bandwagon who have got nothing to do with that kind of right. Yeah, all they want to do is be recognised.
It's espionage. It's espionage.
It's bollocks, mate.
It's espionage. It's nothing to do with. It's
they're sabotaging the LBGT community.
It's nothing to do. It's sabotage. It's other countries getting involved. That's what it is. It's sabotage. It's spies. It's influence.
But when you got presidents,
because
affirming it.
Yeah, because they're in the pocket. They need a bullet. They're traitors. They're traitors. They are traitors.
Man, it's all started with.
But remember, right? Every 2012. Every time there's a push, there's always a pushback. Remember that.
Yeah, and there has been.
And the thing is like one person can push, and more people can start pushing, and more people can start pushing, and before you know, they've all pushed that way, and they've got all of this open space. That's what's happened right now. They've created all this open space. The tidal wave that is about to come right back is going to be huge.
Yes,
it's going to be humongous.
I can't wait.
You can't push the masses. It doesn't work that way. It's a bad thing. But the masses have to be careful because they're falling for a trap.
Because it's awareness. This is what I'm trying to say.
It's a trap. So we have to stay calm and just reclaim our own space again. Not try to retake everything. Because that's what's going to happen. No. Everyone's going to try and take everything away from them, and that's not.
They started.
We need to be.
Do you know what I mean? And like,
it's espionage. It's nothing. You said it yourself. It's nothing to do with the gay community. No, it's nothing to do with it.
It's the add-ons.
But the hit back is coming, and the problem with that is that people are not going to be able to control themselves to maintain the space that they have.
I think
they're going to try and push back a lot harder.
I think for the gay community, the LBGT community, to regain their control over their flag, to get control over their rights and their society.
They're going to join our wave.
Well, yeah, that's when they need to more of them, because there is a lot coming out pushing back against those.
Yeah,
and we need a lot more to come out and say, look, enough. That we don't want nothing to do with this, because at one point, under the LBGT, they wanted black people under that. Black people like no. We've got our own thing, what we're fighting for, and it's not our sexuality, or our genetic, our gender identity and shit like that. We just want work and we want rights to like treat us with love, respect, regardless of the color of our skin. And that is the same thing that the LBGT are doing. For their right to marry, just for rights.
Yeah.
To live like any other human.
Yeah.
Which is they've got, and they appreciate it and start and like. As any human being would appreciate having the same rights, like me having the same rights as you, Mark, you having the same rights as Ollie, and so on. But we need more of those people to come out and stand up. But even those people are getting pushed back by the ABC community. Traitors, you're this, you're bigots, you're that. Hang on a minute. I'm more of a trans whatever. You're someone who's dressing up as a wolf in baby nappies and got earrings and shit going through your nose and your eyes and your lips and, calling yourself the devil and all that, and you want us to be associated with you. Are you crazy? This is not like Arkham Asylum. And this is what you need, that we need more of the people inside to push back, And like I was saying, I was only aware of it about a year or so ago. And if it's been going since 2010, I'm like 12 years late.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know about it more than last year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been building.
Yeah,
for a while,
but the point I'm being is how many
we're
people
actually past the apex. To be honest, a little bit.
But what I'm trying to say, Ollie, is that if I only found out last year, how many other people who are oblivious to what's going on? And that's
perfectly fine, and that kind of feeds into the point that it is just a small corner.
But
it's not as big as a wave as they thought it was, and that's a good thing.
But
the less that people are actually aware of it is in a sense a good thing. I'm not talking about gay rights. I'm not talking about racial rights. I'm talking about the espionage that has been going on.
No,
I call it espionage because that's what it is. Everybody can see it. If they can't, then good for them.
Yeah, but the problem is the governments are in on it. This is where Professor Peterson, he said, look, whatever you want, but don't make it law.
Yeah.
And he's Canadian.
Yeah.
So when Peterson is giving it, Professor Peterson's giving it, I won't, if someone asks me to call them a she, and they're clearly a he, I will call them a she, if they want respect.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make it law, You're now forcing me to say that. And that is when I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Professor Peterson, I think he deserves one of those. He's clapping, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube. You can't hear the special effects.
I forgot they were there.
Yeah. they're our company.
If there's even...
Is anyone there?
I think it's Jimmo, actually, just
I think she just put something on there and then gone. You know, so it's just us lads. So, yeah. I like I said, I only found out about a year ago, and I'm only just
please don't
trying to understand it all. But over the year, I've put bits, and as a normal member of society, I'm looking at this. I'm like, these people need help. These people need. There's not enough psychologists to help these people, you know. And it's a sad state of affairs with the worldwide society, you know.
I'll give it a year.
Huh?
I'll give it a year.
Well, I mean, it's all going.
It's dead on its feet.
Well, I mean, all these woke companies, all these woke companies
go broke.
You know how much? I can't remember. Was it 36 billion?
At the minute, there's money being invested in it, but once the investment stops, there's no money to be generated from it.
Have you heard of Rip Curl?
No, what's that?
Yeah. Rip Curl got rid of this woman. There was a surfer, a woman who had her arm bit off by a shark, and she was a surfer, and they were using her to advertise Rip Curl. I think, is it clothing and stuff for surfers?
It's surfing clothing.
Yeah. So Rip Curl, what they did, got rid of her and got a trans woman to take her place. Mate, they've lost.
That's it. That's what they say. Go broke.
What?
It's espionage. It's espionage. It is to attack. It's to attack the West. That's what it is to do. That's why they're doing it.
Yeah, but what? I mean, they're doing. It's not doing them any favors. The amount of shouting, screaming, and violence from them.
They're spies.
You know,
they're spies.
I don't know about the spies.
They are spies. 100%.
I love the James Bonds.
No, what do you call them?
Infiltrators. What?
Sleeper cells.
Sleeper
agents.
Yeah.
That's what they are. They're sleeper cells. Obvious. You could spot them a mile off.
Mate, I can only spot them off when they got pink or blue hair or whatever the fuck they got, and it's like a style of hair they have.
No, they're broken.
They are.
It's not even that though. But the thing is, it's annoying because you've got like the rocky punk community as well that would have that kind of style piercings and all that. And they're not like that.
Yeah,
they're like
tell the difference.
They're like rebel against the system.
Yeah,
and you would see them and go, oh, they look like a bit woke, and they're like, no, they're like, fuck everyone. They're like, fuck the system.
Yeah.
And they're cool. And then you've also got someone else that look the same, like, and they'll be like, oh my god, you offended my toenail because I've named that Pythus the second, and you call him Pythus the third, and you misgendered my left elbow. My elbow's male, but my left arm is female, and I can combine them to be a binary thing, so I can fuck two people at the same time.
I love that.
It's that kind of shit. Is what they're talking about.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah,
Martin, I can't. You know, when you just look at something, you're like, I can't fucking believe this is happening.
It's like they're making it up, and then someone's gone, "You're right," and they're like, "You what? I can get away." Okay, and then, but I'm also this bullshit, and they go, "All right, yeah, okay, yeah," and I need my own specific toilet. Oh, have you seen the South Park episode where Cartman, like, he does it so he finds out that they get their own toilet, so he's like, "All right, I'm identify as whatever it is.
I'm going to identify as an arsehole.
Yeah, and then
whatever the fuck.
So he gets his own way, and then the ones that were doing it originally go and complain about him, and he's going, "No, they're oppressing my rights to be blah blah blah, and I don't appreciate them doing it, and they can't prove it the other way." And it's like it's really good, man. It's really good. They're very
this
man.
This is what I'm saying. Coming to the end. This is what I'm trying to say. They will never be happy. Well, that's a lie. Even if we all abided to what they wanted, they still won't be happy. That's the kind of mentality these lot have.
Society does not work that way.
Yeah. They won't be, they will never be happy. They will always bring something else up. And especially a few weeks ago when we went under on LBGT website and the amount of genders from A to Z and 20 subsections under it, or 10 subsections underneath each letter of the alphabet. It's just crazy. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this.